People are talking about their positive experiences at Chris Auffenberg Chevrolet Buick GMC in Farmington.
Actually I talked to them via phone several times before I come over, and so when I got here, though, they're just, when you go into some businesses and you feel uncomfortable or you feel pressured, there was none of that. It was just so easy to walk in and talk to them and just feel like you'd known them for a long time, so you didn't feel like you were making this huge purchase, this huge financial undertaking, and just feeling like you didn't trust the person you were doing it with. I've been in other car dealerships where I've left because I felt so pressured, or I just didn't feel like they were explaining things, and you just don't get that here. They were fantastic. There really is no comparison. Like I said, about a year ago had went looking for an SUV. And the pressure at one was just like, I was walking out to my car after I decided that the numbers weren't working out and I wasn't getting the explanation I needed to feel comfortable with the numbers. They were following me out to my car and even went to the point as to almost insult me and asked if they should call my husband to explain things. So without mentioning any names, I'm not going to say, but yeah, so that was, and not here. Walk in and still went smooth and just everything. They made certain that we understood every piece of financial and everything about the car. So it's very nice. I would agree that I would be one of those women. You pull up and it's like, where do I park? And I don't want to deal with this, and just uncomfortable. But I pull up and Tim comes right out the door and greets me, and he's taken me to my office to drop me off, and then arrange for someone to do the car switch for me, so it minimizes my impact of leaving my work for this. And it's just so easy that it's like I can't imagine going anywhere else to get service done, just because he makes sure, and his team is good too, but he makes certain that his team makes everything smooth. It was the best deal. Maybe I could have traveled a few more miles and maybe saved a little, but I would have spent that in gas money, plus I wouldn't have had the service that I had. I really felt like I could trust the person in the car, which is important if you're going to have this car for the next several years, Oh yeah, absolutely. They were very honest. To the point of if they didn't feel like we were understanding the loan or the numbers, they kept stopping. Are you sure? I don't know anywhere that does that. When someone signs a loan application, they're like, let's just get this done. Not here. They wanted to make sure we were happy and that we understood what we were looking at. Not just that day, but down the road. So yeah, very happy, very honest, very trustworthy too. I don't know many salesmen that want to make sure you understand everything at the risk of losing a pretty large sale, but they did. Easy. It has never been easier to go in and purchase a vehicle, and the whole process from start to ending, it was just easy. And you feel like you're buying a car from a relative. You don't feel like you're buying it from someone who's trying to make money off of you. You don't feel like it's a business. And then to go into a place and be able to work with people that I trust that much, and to go back and have the service done from someone like Tim it's fantastic. I know that Tim is going to be honest and upfront, and if he comes up and tells me 4 years from now that there's something major in the engine, I'm not going to not believe him, because I know he's honest and he's going to do everything he can to make sure everything works out the way it should be for everybody. He's really a wonderful person. Oh, absolutely. I think it's silly. Hey, I did all the shopping around. I looked online, made phone calls, haggled with other salesmen, have walked out of businesses with them following me, and within half a day, we had everything settled here. So I can't imagine, don't waste your time anywhere else. I can't imagine, save yourself some time and headache and come straight to Chris Auffenberg.
Discover the difference of Chris Auffenberg Chevrolet Buick GMC in Farmington. Online at AuffenbergFarmington.com.
Advantage Auffenberg.